What up, hotheads? I'm Henry, and this is Blaze the Roof. This is our 69th episode. I'm pretty sure there's a joke somewhere in there, right?
Nice.
But anywho, the sauce we're going to be reviewing today, first of all, it's out of Illinois. It's going to be the 22nd state that we review. And this one's actually out of Batavia, Illinois, from a company called Gindo's. Right, so Gindo's was started by Mary and Chris Ginder. They just go by Gindo as a nickname. And it was founded in 2011, so about 10 years ago. So Batavia is actually outside of Chicago. So we're gonna just talk a little bit about Batavia. There is some history with it. It was originally called Big Woods, and then it was later renamed by Isaac Wilson after his hometown of Batavia, New York. And he was a judge and basically owned the whole city, like literally. So who's gonna stop him? Anyway, so famous people from Batavia, Illinois include Dan Issel, or is it Issel? I forget how they say his name. I think it's Dan Issel. He's a Hall of Famer, NBA Hall of Fame center. He played for the Denver Nuggets. Craig Sager. Craig Sager is a sportscaster, sideline reporter for the NBA as well, who's known for having the most audacious jackets you've ever seen. Right now he is battling cancer, so we wish him the best, you know. But I think he's still been working through it also. Mary Todd Lincoln was actually, she wasn't born here, but she was institutionalized here in 1875, many years after her, or 10 years after, of course, Abe was assassinated, right? So let's look at the packaging now. So I think I just mentioned it was Gindo's, but we're reviewing the Gindo's Truffle Parmesan sauce. So I've done a truffle sauce before, which was truff. Didn't really like that one. It was a little too sweet for me. This is Truffle Parmesan, so I'm expecting a little bit more of a earthier, but maybe more savory taste. But let's see what we get with it. But I mean, the label's pretty simple. It looks like the bands at the top and bottom look or are meant to mimic granite, I suppose. There's a chili pepper. There's not a face on it or anything. It's just a chili pepper on a yellow background and a black label. Pretty much block lettering except for the little flourished italic that you got with the fresh pepper. So, and on it says intensely savory, earthy, and fiery with nutty and fruity undertones. Let's look at the ingredients to find out what adds to the nuttiness, I suppose. So we got red bell pepper, distilled vinegar, water, tomato, habanero pepper, moruga scorpion pepper, sweet onion, boot jolokia pepper, which is ghost pepper, garlic, shallots, Parmesan cheese, Romano cheese, white truffle salt, black truffle salt, wild mushrooms, sea salt, organic cane sugar, spices, ground peppercorn, xanthan gum. It's quite a bit of ingredients here, so. All right. And then again, this thing says that it's good on frittatas, pasta, steak, meatballs, chicken, tofu, stews, risotto, arancini, braised short ribs, lasagna, burgers, dip. I don't know what kind of dip. Spread, popcorn, wing sauce, and fries. So, claiming to be a pretty versatile sauce. Although I do like truffle parmesan fries, so hey, maybe this might be a new addition after all. So the ingredient I want to talk about is Parmesan. As mentioned, I have Parmesan and Romano. I'm actually more of a fan of Romano myself, but Parmesan is probably more widely known. It is named after the Parmigiano Reggiano region in Italy. It's called Parmigiano Reggiano after the Parma and the Reggio regions in Italy. It's only cheese from that area specifically can actually bear the title Parmesan Reggiano, right? So I think when you see like the stuff at the supermarket, if it's just as Parmesan, but I don't think it's like true Parmesan cheese. In order for it to be like authentic, it has to be Parmigiano Reggiano. So, all right, it gets more flavor with age, right? As do most cheeses, or at least most cheeses that I like. The cow milk is aged 1 to 3 years, and basically it's not pasteurized. But if you do eat enough of it, it will go pasteurized. Dad joke, sorry.
Man, you corny!
All right, so before we get any further, let's hear from this week's sponsor. Ever have the craving for pasta but on a budget? Look no further than Parmigiani's Trailer Park Pasta Parlor. Start off with a hot dog bun, garlic bread, and a lettuce and lemon wedge salad. Move on to our entrees by choosing either ketchup-based red sauce or mayo-based white sauce. Next, choose between spaghetti, macaroni, or raviolios. End it with a nice Twinkie for dessert. It's not authentic, but what you gonna do about it, broke ass? Now for the moment of truth. So it was really cool, the covering on the neck actually had like a little tab that you could pull, but then it broke, so a little upset about that. All right, you can actually smell Parmesan, bell pepper, onion and garlic, maybe a touch of the vinegar. Wait, does this have vinegar? Yes, it did. Can't smell, I mean, it smells a little bit like what I remember, the truffle sauce, just with Parmesan added. Hopefully it's not as sweet, but I don't think it doesn't have like, I think truffle had agave in it. This doesn't seem to have anything like that, so, all right. I don't know what the SHUs are on this. Again, due to the fact that Gindo's is a company that I have to kind of look for. But tell you what, the sauce is a nice, beautiful red. Yeah, looks good. We'll see. We'll see what it's like. Here we go. All right. So first off, very flavorful sauce. Slight burn on the back of the tongue, which is expected for ghost, scorpion, and what's the other one they had? Habanero. But actually rather mild sauce. I guess you could say it's a middleweight, but it's kind of closer to lightweight. But again, I mean, the immediate impression you get is the Parmesan. Don't taste much of the truffle though. You know, I know it's truffle salt and it's black and white truffle, but I guess it's a slight bit of a taste, but it's not as earthy as I would have expected it to be. So it's more the Parmesan. Really good flavor from the bell pepper. And it's a very good sauce. Not the hottest, right? Again, medium. It's like a middleweight to even a lightweight. And again, just the burn's already gone away, so it's pretty. I might be intense for newcomers, but but it's good. The Parmesan gives it a really interesting aspect. Now, of course, like this type of sauce, you know, I actually agree with like what it says on it. You know, basically all these things, anything with, well, anything that I think you could put cheese on, right? So anything with pasta. I don't know if I would put this on steak. Yeah, it's not a. I could definitely see using this on fries, tater tots, things to that effect, right? Anything potato based, pasta, so I could definitely see that. I would not use this on like a steak straight up. Like the only way I put Parmesan on a steak is with like a Parmesan crust, and that one you want an intense Parmesan flavor. This one and give you that. So, plus I'm not a big fan of saucing steaks. So, all right. Very tasty though. Very good find. Again, out of Batavia, outside of Chicago. So it's considered part of the metro area. And again, it's just kind of cool going out and exploring and seeing some of these, smaller farms and what they have to offer. And this is pretty creative sauce. So, and it's well done. Again, the only artificial flavor they have in there is the xanthan gum, and that's just to keep it from separating. So aside from that, I mean, all the other ingredients are natural and actually pretty high quality. High quality ingredients there. So very good. Next week, we're going to be reviewing a sauce out of Alaska called Barnacle's Bullwhip hot sauce. The reason it's called Bullwhip hot sauce is it's made with bullwhip kelp. It's like long strands of kelp. So that's gonna be an interesting one. I don't know what to expect with that one, but pretty excited about it. All right, guys. Well, thank you for stopping by. Once again, I'm Henry, and remember, spice up your life. Take care.